Welcome to African Sounds and Stories, and today's story is titled Onome and the Mushrooms. Kindly like and subscribe to this channel for more interesting stories. Onome and Iwinosa, two young sisters with hearts full of laughter, embarked on a sunny morning to collect mushrooms. The African landscape stretched before them, inviting their joyous spirits to dance along its trails. Their baskets swayed with the promise of bountiful treasures as they sang melodious tunes and shared playful moments along their path. As their steps carried them closer to home, they encountered a railway track that intersected their way. Unbothered by any imminent danger, but they could not hear the distant horn. They ventured forth, climbing the slope cautiously mindful of their precious cargo. Onome, the younger sister, was just about to cross when a distant horn resounded through the air, a telltale sign of an approaching train. A sudden fear gripped Iwinosa, causing her to retreat hastily, mistakenly believing that her sister was following suit. Panic swelled within her as she turned back, only to witness the harrowing sight of Onome still crossing the track. "Quickly, come back!" Iwinosa cried out, her voice trembling with urgency. On her way to her sister's place, Onome remained focused on her small feet, carefully navigating the track while clutching her basket of mushrooms. In a heart-stopping moment, she stumbled and tumbled upon the iron rails, scattering mushrooms in every direction. Sitting amidst the chaos, she diligently collected the fallen treasures, placing them back into her basket with unwavering determination. Iwinosa's panic increased as she sobbed and shrieked, desperately summoning her sister to abandon the mushrooms and retreat to safety. Yet, it seemed as though Onome was unaware to her calls. Crawling on her hands and knees between the tracks, she continued her quest to gather the remaining mushrooms, her ears deaf to the world around her. The train's engineer, filled with panic at the sight of the little girl, blew the whistle with all his might, but it was as if his warning was lost to the wind. Iwinosa wept uncontrollably, consumed by fear as her younger sister remained hidden amidst the tracks, not knowing the incoming danger. Helpless, the train's momentum left the engineer powerless to halt its course abruptly. The whistle's piercing cry echoed through the air, but the train pressed forward, passing over the motionless figure of the little girl. Overwhelmed by grief, Iwinosa covered her face with trembling hands, weeping inconsolably. The passengers, too, shivered at the thought of the tragic sight that had just unfolded. Moments later, as the train moved on, they beheld a sight that defied their expectations. Onome slowly raised her head, and with resilience in her eyes, she rose to her knees and resumed her task of gathering mushrooms. The sight of her unharmed stirred a wave of astonishment and relief among all who witnessed the incident. Iwinosa, her heart throbbing with a mixture of sorrow and joy, rushed towards her sister. Tears flowed freely down their cheeks as they embraced each other tightly, their spirits intertwined in a euphoria of love and gratitude. Never before had two souls experienced such a profound unity. In that sacred moment, Iwinosa vowed to grip her sister's hand tightly whenever they crossed the railway tracks, safeguarding their bond and their lives. Hand in hand, the two sisters collected the remaining mushrooms, their steps now solemn but resolute. The weight of wisdom seemed to have settled upon their young shoulders, acquired in those fleeting minutes of despair and triumph. Together, they headed home straight, two souls forever enriched by the lessons life has taught them. And thus, their tale, an African classic of love and resilience, is a reminder of the strength found in sisterhood and the power of holding on to one another in the face of adversity. This is the end of the story. What do you think about this story? Please put your views in the comment section, and if you love this story, kindly like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, African Sounds and Stories, for more interesting stories. Finally, turn on the bell notification so that you'll be the first to receive our new stories. Thanks for watching.